Yo, what's going on, guys? The Kitty G on EGTV, and we're back again with a Premier League prediction show. I got the crew with me. You already know what it is, the Premier League predictions. We got some big games. We got Chelsea versus Leicester. We got Arsenal versus Liverpool. We got Manchester United versus a little team called Watford. Who's Tottenham playing? Leeds. So we're going to be getting into all of that plus more. We got top of the table Mo with us here with 38 points. You got me second currently, tied with second with Hussam. Both of us have 63 points. Alan's coming in fourth with 61 points. Neeks is fifth with 60 points. And then Patrick went from second place to last in literally a span of 2 weeks. Crazy. This is what happens when you don't show up, right? This is what happens. This is what happens. But yeah, so the guys who haven't given their predictions this week, Hussam and Patrick have yet to give their predictions. Hussam's going to join us soon. He'll put his predictions there. We got Ahmed with us here. Ahmed, you're going to be filling in for Neeks, talking about Manchester United. We got Alan here talking about Spurs. Alan, you're kind of popular in the Spurs group. Like, I was speaking to someone the other day on Twitter, and I'm like, hey, I need to have you on sometime. She's like, yeah, get Alan on too. Alan's my boy. I'm like, whoa.
Who's that?
I don't know her name, man. All I know is in the Spurs community, you're very well known.
Her name?
I know.
Wow, Alan. Wow.
Alan
Let's go, man. Let's go. Big up Alan, man. Big up. That's my boy. That's my boy.
Anyways, people, let's just do our resident international break check. How's everyone doing this international break? This international break for me was amazing. No Arsenal banter. Anything anyone could talk about was the Invincibles. And like, you know what? I was sitting pretty comfortable going into this Liverpool game, not worried at all. But yeah, how are you, Ahmed?
Bro, international break I'd rather do international break than watch United for me personally. I love international break. That's how. Honestly, I promise you, that's how I feel. I don't mind international break. Not even joking.
Listen, I've been there. Alan, you've been there too. So we know what he's talking about. Yeah. But yeah, how you feeling? Antonio Conte flying? Actually, not flying yet, but like, you know what I mean.
Yes, early doors. We'll just see how it goes. International break's always dead. Absolutely dead, 100%. So yeah, can't wait for the Premier League to get back to it. Hopefully Liverpool give you a whooping, and they'll make my weekend. But as Sam was very mean to me on the space, like I said, fuck Liverpool.
All right, big up Ali saying Hussam's here, fire. Daniel's here saying big up the panel like always. Let's go to top of the table battle. Hussam, you go first because you're obviously a little bit lower on the table. But how you saying?
Top of the table battle, what, for predictions or the Premier League?
Both.
Listen, the predictions, we had a sticky one last week still. We promised you guys a comeback this week. This is comeback season right now. I'm going to try get maximum points from every single game. I haven't even sent in my predictions yet. I'm just going to do them on the spot and send them to Igal after the show. So it's just going to be mad. In terms of the Premier League, listen, I've said all along Chelsea are going to win it. I'm getting proven right every single minute, and I genuinely hate it. I want to be proven wrong. I just don't think we have the squad depth to do it. Hopefully, I get proved wrong. Lost against West Ham. They deserve to win that game. You could make an argument Brighton deserved to win the game before as well at Anfield. I fully said Brighton deserved to win it. When it comes to Liverpool, though, against Arsenal next, it's just our side check at Anfield. It's the yearly sacrifice. It's just how it goes. Like every time Arsenal pull up to Anfield, it's a sacrifice. Yeah, that's how it goes. Igal, listen, you know Eid, bro. You know Eid. 4 of us over here know what Eid is, what happens in Eid. Everyone knows what happens in Eid. The sacrifice happens, and this is exactly what's gonna happen Saturday. You are gonna get sacrificed, bro. That's just how it goes. And I'm happy to be playing Arsenal after a loss, Igal. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm low key having listened to your obnoxious fans for the last 2-3 weeks. I'm so happy we lost last game because I know for a fact Liverpool smell blood, and I can smell that. See, ooh, that's blood. I love it. I can smell the blood already. First 10 minutes, we're gonna be 2-0 up. Wait and see.
Okay, now that you're done your soliloquy, Mohammed, how do you think?
Bro, I'm good, man. I'm good. International break is never fun, man. I'm not gonna lie to you lot. I try to get involved in banter sessions on Spaces. It's been a pretty weird week. I'm not gonna lie, but at least it's been more peaceful than usual. So we'll give it the the recognition it deserves. There was no Henry versus Drogba for the 2000th time that we flipping had that debate, or Scholes versus Gerrard, and I'm like, oh dear Lord, guys, can we please get over ourselves? Like, I'm tired of this
Mojo, we
debate.
were having weirder conversations.
Very, very, very weird conversation. But let me put it this way to you guys, innit? Like, when it comes to international break, guys, I don't know about you guys. I didn't even watch one game. Like, that's how much I just don't like and don't care for it. So, you know what? Club football is back, and probably I wish that you'd caught me in a better mood from from a Chelsea perspective. They've announced the season ticket prices for next season, and let's just put it this way: I'm not really that happy about the situation, but it is what it is. Otherwise, hey, I'm top of the table in predictions. My club is top of the table. Yo, man, Premier League season, it's beautiful, man. Let's get some more, man. I'm excited for the show. Let's get it going.
Okay, explain what happened with the tickets for anyone who doesn't know. Arsenal have the most expensive season tickets, but Chelsea now are going to be adding tickets that are almost on similar pay scale, where you're going to have to pay a similar amount now. What's going on?
So what Chelsea have done is they've got a whole stand called Westview. It used to be called the West Stand Upper, and it's now been renamed and revamped and refurbished completely for us hospitality, basically. And what they said is, as I was going into it, they've actually let me know, look, you're going to get the season ticket this year. Next year, we're going to definitely do some sort of price increase. We just want to let you know in advance it won't be the same price. I said, cool, no problem. What's the price? I paid the price of 1,250 for 19 home games. I was like, cool, we'll see what happens next year. I'm not going to lie to anybody. I expected maybe £300 up in price or something like that. And I was like, cool, we can live with that. It's not going to be too much of an issue. They have created 3 different tiers depending on where you're sat in this stand. And what they've done is the highest being 3,900, the second highest tier 2 being £3,000, and the third one being £1,500. And the seat that I'm currently sat at is actually £3,000. So that's an increase of £1,750, guys. I don't know how else to put it. There is no way in my life I expected that type of an increase. And I am shocked that is somehow been passed. Someone tried to explain it to me, but even if you explain that, the way I kind of look at it is the precedence this sets. If a club is able to charge this type of money and people end up paying, to me, what does it say about the rest of the stadium and what sort of price increases we're going to see season on season? In Chelsea's defense, they have not increased any season ticket prices for at least 10 years. I guess that in itself shows a sort of loyalty towards the fan base. I get that. But at the same time, if you're going to do this all at once like this, where you increase the price like that, it's ridiculous. I don't know how else to put it. But God help me in getting a season ticket next year, guys. I might have to move to a different stand. But I'm not going to lie to you guys. I've gotten used to the seats I'm at, and I probably will try and stay and stick around. But we'll see if I can get to that 3rd tier, because I can imagine many people will try and do the same.
Okay, I was going to say, based on my math, like, I couldn't keep up with you, but yeah, you guys already know how I do math.
Let's put it that way.
The less said, the better. But yeah, let's move on. Some people in the comment section saying some wonderful things to everyone. We got the guys showing some mad support. We got Musti in the house saying Hussam pack tomorrow. And then Ruhan saying, big up the panel. We got Abdi in the house saying big up the panel. We got Samuel saying Arsenal is coming for you, Hussam. Everyone's on to you. Sharky, Hussam's #1 guy, saying laughing emojis with Hussam, saying Egal, you put StreamYard, not Discord. What did I put StreamYard? Yeah, I'm gonna have to delete that. My guy said, what else is going on? Sharky's in the house. We got some of the people doing the thing. We got Daniel forever supporting. We got Daniel Uncle, Captain Uncle in the house doing his thing. Who else we got in here? Who else do we got in here that I recognize? Okay, we got Marlon in the house saying, here we go. A Leicester fan doing his thing also. But why do you have a Barcelona Leicester? Come on, that's never going to be a Champions League final. They're both shit. But yeah.
Oh wow.
Let's continue. Let's continue. So yeah, where do we begin? International break. You want to know something? Canada might be making the World Cup. Amazing.
Is that ice hockey? Is that ice hockey? Ice hockey.
Soccer. Football.
No one cares.
No one cares?
No one cares
no.
because you're not gonna sit here and try to claim Canada when you've been claiming France for the last 10 years. So stop lying.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
This is how it works. This is how it works. Okay. My birth country is Canada, so I'll always have some sort of affinity there. The national team that I've been watching my whole entire life has been France, and I'll always have an affinity to them. And the country,
Continue to support France.
the country I live in now is England, so I'll have a soft spot when I see England play also. So I basically have 3 teams that I'll have a soft spot for, but there's only one team that I think will win and that I always support, which is France.
I can't lie, bro. You called football soccer. I'm not with you, man. I think you should be cancelled. Simple.
Do you think it's some kind of pimp going around to all these different teams? It's just weird. Just stick with your country.
How can you support 3 teams in the same competition? Imagine Canada, France, and England are in the same group.
I'm not supporting 3 teams. By the way, happy birthday. I'm not going to say your name because it sounds like something dodgy, but big up to you. Happy.
Moses
is a normal name.
No, it said Moses.
Because I always I don't read the names. I just double check because sometimes it's some dodgy stuff.
One guy did the same thing to me yesterday on the channel, by the way.
Nothing from Somalia. You know what?
I'll send you in the private chat what his name was.
If Somalia gets a goal, it's a national holiday. But yeah, we move. Ahmed, how you doing? Welcome to the channel. Thank you for coming. First time. You're a United fan. We're gonna keep it humble, nice to you. You're playing Watford this week. I don't think anyone's gonna be predicting a loss for you guys, but you're gonna be okay. But let's get into the first game, Chelsea Leicester. Talk to me, Mo. Who's injured? Who's back? What's going on with Chelsea Leicester? Let's get into it. We're getting into it right away today.
Okay, well, you know what? Mason Mount's back. Bernard's going to come back into training today as well. And look, we're starting to get more of our players available. Obviously, it's after international break. It's a 12:30 kickoff. I'm not going to be out here telling you guys we're going to whoop them, we're going to smash them, we're going to do this or all of that stuff. I'm going to keep it humble, guys. I don't know what the hell's going on at Leicester, but it seems like they've also got some sort of injury issues. I heard earlier today that Yuri Tillemans might be injured and missing the game. They themselves have been a bit of a yo-yo club this year. I'll be very honest, I expected a lot better from them. But you just never know what version of Leicester you can face sometimes. So I'll give them the respect that is due. I think it's an away game for us. It's going to be a difficult game, especially with after international break. I'm going to predict that my team is going to pick up a win, but I'm going to say it's just a 2-1 win to Chelsea.
Okay, 2-1 win to Chelsea. What about yourself? Where'd Alan go? What about yourself, Hussam?
Chelsea Leicester. I have a sneaky feeling about this game. I have no idea why. Chelsea should absolutely smash them. Is Chelsea at home or away? It's at Leicester,
away.
Correct?
Away.
Yeah.
It's at Leicester. I think it's not that ludicrous or crazy to say that this game is going to end 1-1. I just have a sneaky feeling. I feel like Leicester, you know what it is, Mojo? You know, big teams usually when we come back from international break, because they're everyone's been called for international duty. It's just a bit cold. Yeah. It's just a bit cold. No. This is before I submit my prediction, and I'm just thinking, should I just add an extra goal for Chelsea and say Chelsea win? But at the same time, it's just this international break thingy plus Leicester have actually stepped it up recently. You know what? I'm going to stick with 1-1. I think this game ends in a 1-1 draw.
Okay, Hussam, just so you know, I'm going to be noting down what you say. So you keep
I have to note it down as well.
Yeah.
But said I'm going to be noting it down. He's saying it.
Because we have to. Because next thing you know, Hussam's going to say 10 predictions, and whichever one gets
That's
right.
A lie. That's a whole lie.
You've got history for it, Hussam. You've got history.
I've never done that. Alan, you're below me in the league, even though I've slipped. Come on, man.
I've still got a week in hand.
Guys, I just want to say shout out to Sohan, one of the originals, Skills, another one of the originals doing their thing. But yo, Alan, what's your prediction? Because Hussam went with the 1-1 draw, just like Ali here.
I went with a 2-0 Chelsea. I don't see Leicester scoring. Chelsea, after I think it was the Burnley game, I know there's been an international break, but I just think Tuchel won't stand for another poor performance. So I just think they'll have too much for Leicester. Sitting and defend and just hit them when they can, because they've got big game players.
Look at Hussam. What is he doing? Ahmed,
so cold, man.
You're cold. Turn on the heat, man. What do you call it? Ahmed.
Yo. For the game for Chelsea against Leicester, I actually think Chelsea are going to sneak a 2-1 victory against Leicester. I think the Leicester will score a goal, but I think Chelsea will nick it at the end. It's going to be a proper cagey game. I don't see any team scoring in the first half, but I think it's going to be the second half. But yeah, 2-1 Chelsea, I'm saying.
Okay. And if you guys, and if anyone has any prediction, put it in the comment section. Like always, I went with the Chelsea win, right? Even though I always say have something to say about Chelsea, I don't think they're gonna lose to Leicester. Leicester have been god awful this season, and they've been struggling majority of games. You know what? The good thing for Leicester is after this game they play Norwich. I think. Am I wrong? Or no? That's Wolves. Leicester have a bunch of good games after this. So after the Chelsea game, they'll start getting on a good run. But right now, they're struggling. Chelsea's looking better than them. And if they have a similar performance to how they had against us, Chelsea's going to wipe the floor with them. I'm going 3-1 Chelsea. But yeah, that's me backing Chelsea for once. Crazy, right? But yeah, let's get into Aston Villa. They sacked their manager and they have Steven Gerrard. So it's only right to begin with Hussam. You're legendary player, one of the best midfielders of all time in the Premier League.
The best.
Talk to me. What are you saying?
Listen, when it comes to Stevie, I think when you look at the other young managers who have, taken their paths into management, I think a lot of people have agreed, even on the spaces we've been on together, that Gerrard has probably taken the correct career path in terms of becoming a manager. Like, he started off with a young team. He even said it himself. He just wanted to learn how to train, how to coach, how to put out cones, everything, just step by step, everything, and just properly get into management. Then he went to Rangers, won the league there, Invincible Centurions, and did very well with them in Europe as well. That's the one thing. Like, if you want to say the Scottish League is a 2-horse race, fair enough. When he got there, it wasn't a 2-horse race. It was a 1-horse race. And he actually beat teams like Porto, Benfica, with, let's be honest, Premier League rejects. Ryan Kent, Scott Arfield. These are names we see like from Liverpool's bench, Burnley and stuff. So when it comes to Villa, I actually think they've hired the same. Look at this guy, bro. They hired the same. They hired the correct manager. I think with Villa, you're going to see in the first game, it's going to be attacking football. It's going to be aggressive, and you can expect red cards because it's going to be reckless as well. So that's the game I expect.
Score prediction?
Villa against Brighton. You know what? Let me explain something there. Villa have lost 5 games in a row. This is where Gerrard, the hero, returns and does his hero stuff again. I am fully going to go for a Villa, and hear this carefully, 3-0 win against Brighton.
3-0. Wow, you are extremely confident.
My guy,
you Steven Gerrard is not going to be playing on the pitch, right?
I mean, if he played, he'd still be a great midfielder even to today's game, to be honest. And he looks fit as well. He looks fit. Let's talk about Wayne Rooney. He looks about 48. I don't know why. Like the others have at least kept their fitness and stuff, and they look young. Like, when I look at Gerrard and Lampard, they look young still. Like, they look fine. But with Rooney, he looks about 48, bro, and it's like white beard, and he's a bit chubby. And I'm like, what happened to the Rooney, bro? Like, it's just.
I don't know. Pick up Shadman, another one of the regulars. Been here from day one, just like Skills and the rest of the guys, saying what? The
Patson he means.
Patson Daka chant lives rent free in my head. Interesting. For me, the Saka and Emil Smith Rowe chant definitely lives.
Yeah.
But yeah. So Hussam went 3-0. Anyone else as confident as Hussam for Villa? Because I don't think Villa are gonna get anything out of this game. Manager bounce does not exist when
look, it's nice that obviously Gerrard's now become the manager of Aston Villa. Like, I'll give credit where it's due. I think it's a very nice club for him to step into. He's inherited, I think, a squad that is actually pretty strong and should be doing a lot better than they currently are. I think it's going to take a little bit of time for him to start getting that squad into the play style that he wants. And I generally do feel like they're lacking in confidence. But also, let's not forget the team that they're playing, guys. They're playing Brighton team, who I think have been actually pretty darn good. And I've been saying this from last season, even when they weren't getting results in their favor. I thought they were impressive then. And I think this year, so far, so good with Brighton. And I want them considering 3 goals for me is ridiculous. I think Hussam is really gassed, and that Gerrard loyalty is definitely showing there. But and I generally feel like it's going to be probably a cagey game. I still think Brighton need to find their scoring ability, if I'm honest with you guys. But what's nice is lately, I think in the last few games, what I've seen is Tariq Lamptey's now become available for them again. They're starting to have a squad that I think will be very dangerous for many teams. I'm not going to lie to you guys, even as a Chelsea fan, that's one of the games I'm anticipating to be very difficult. So I won't be out here saying, 3-0 win for Brighton or anything like that, or a 3-0 defeat. I'm going to say it's going to be 1-1, simply because Aston Villa, I think, will want to show themselves in this game and show off for the new manager. But also, I think Brighton, I don't know about their scoring ability. If they can score, Brighton easily can win this game. But I generally feel like a stalemate between these two teams would be a fair result to go with. So 1-1 for me.
Their number one goalkeeper suspended, by the way, as well.
Who? Sanchez.
No,
Yeah.
Sanchez. He got a red card.
So what's your prediction?
Damn.
For Brighton.
Ahmed, you enjoying your meal?
Yeah, bro. Alhamdulillah.
Do you think? Do you think? But yeah,
I could tell because every time he came back, he was like, he's just finishing it up.
Ahmed, what's your prediction, Ahmed?
I'm going 3-1 Brighton.
3-1.
I think Brighton are gonna. Yeah. I still think, obviously, with the Gerrard appointment, I actually think he's gonna do well because, like Hussam said, he took the correct career path, unlike Lampard, to go straight into Chelsea. So for me,
Look, why do you have to bring Lampard into this? You can't. You can just speak about.
Someone's
Gerrard.
triggered.
You
Someone's
don't need
triggered.
to. Why are you not bringing Lampard into this? Let Lampard live, guys. He's had.
Mojo, this reminds me of what you do to
guys...
talk.
No,
that's a sore spot.
Yeah.
It could be karma. It could be karma.
Wow.
Ahmed, look. I just want to say one thing, brother. Look, I don't mind you mentioning Lampard, right? But let's be frankly honest. If Scholes, if Gerrard, if any one of these legends were offered the chance to manage the club that they have played for, that they are legends for, let's be honest with each other, guys. They're going to take the damn job. I knew that Frank Lampard was too early in the job of coming to Chelsea. I'm under no illusions, and I knew his lack of experience would end up being something that might end up getting him losing the job. But the fact of the matter is,
Lampard though.
No, but why do you guys mention him? Like, this is about Gerrard and his actual steps. And you're out here
this is just how it's gonna work. I understand completely what you're saying, but Gerrard and Lampard are gonna get compared forever. Like, this is just our life.
Dead, bro.
At
Least
it's not Paul Scholes on TV saying that Chelsea has a bad defense. He's weird.
Now listen. Here's the thing: Gerrard is managing teams, Lampard is managing teams, and getting linked to teams, and Paul Scholes is just out here sucking toes. So I know who I like, which one I don't. So that's just how it goes for that one.
Ahmed, what are you doing coming on your first stream and triggering Mo like that?
I wasn't ready for that part.
Ahmed, you've given your prediction. Ahmed said 3-1.
You know what,
Ahmed?
Ahmed, come on, don't do this to me, please, bro. Don't
Listen,
just don't mention
let me. Egal, I know you want to move on, but let me just tell you one thing about Ahmed. This is why Ahmed.
Haven't given our predictions yet.
Listen, Ahmed is the greatest person on earth. You know what he did? After Scholes did what he did and didn't criticize Oli, he came out and he was like, because Mojo, you were there as well. He was like, remember the all-time Premier League 11 where I was arguing for Scholes? You can have Gerrard. Gerrard's greater. I'm done with Scholes. I'm like, okay, fair enough. I kept
he said, I can't have this no more.
Okay.
That's
Moving on. Before we move on, I'm just gonna keep it consistent. Aston Villa's gonna lose. Brighton's gonna win.
Look at Villa hater.
Do you know? Yeah, you two are going. Hussam and Igal are going to clash more over this fixture than anything else because Hussam loves Gerrard, so Aston Villa are going to be the second best team in the league compared to him. Right. And Igal absolutely hates Aston Villa because of Emil Smith or Buendia. So you're going to clash more in this game than you are against
Igal. You hate Villa.
You don't hate them. What do you mean you don't hate them?
Yeah, I don't hate them. I just think they're funny.
Every week you're like, no, Villa are going to lose. They're going to lose.
Mojo, does he not do this shit every week? Every week he's like, Villa are shit, blah, blah, blah. Does he not do that?
No.
Yeah, he does.
You have your Burnley agenda. I have my Aston Villa agenda. Continue.
Right.
Go ahead, bro.
Everybody has a Burnley agenda. What do you mean?
Yeah. So for me, I have to agree with Ahmed. Gerrard's done better than what Lampard did. Lampard chose the wrong career path.
Carry on.
Look at him. He's hiding behind his hand.
Carry on.
So I'm going to be serious. This is the one result I've changed a couple of times. I had it as a draw, but I've decided to choose Brighton for a 2-1 win. So I know Gerrard's new to Villa, so he's got to get the team changed from a 3 to a 4 at the back because that's what caused the problems for I can't remember his name now. He's gone anyway.
Dean
so
Smith.
I thought, Dean Smith. I think that caused the problems for him. Gerrard in his first game in the Premier League. If it was a team that was, going to sit back, I think he would do well. But because Brighton are just going to come and attack, I think that's where they're going to come unstuck because he's going to have problems caused for him. So for me, it's 2-1 Brighton.
Okay, so speed round. Since we spent so much time on 2 fixtures, 24 minutes in on 2 fixtures, we're gonna have to speed through some of these other fixtures. So Burnley, Crystal Palace. Let me just tell you guys, I went with Burnley to lose 2-1 to Crystal Palace. Neeks went with a 1-1 draw between Burnley and Crystal Palace. Mohammed, what did you go with?
3-1 Palace, man. I hate Burnley. I hope they get relegated. Thank you very much.
There you go. Alan, what did you go with?
I went for a nice little Desmond on this one, a 2-2 draw. I think Burnley have played better in recent weeks, so I think they're going to cause Palace some problems.
Over under that Patrick would go for 2-2 also, but he didn't put his predictions in. But what about you?
I'm going 2-1 Palace. 2-1 Palace.
2-1. Okay. 2-1. Hussam, we know you hate Burnley. Take it away.
And the hatred will continue. Burnley relegation is victory for football. The day they get relegated, I will genuinely make a celebratory stream. I would title it Burnley Get Relegated Party, and I would genuinely just have a party together. So when it comes to Burnley, Crystal Palace have actually been very impressive, even more impressive in the last 3-4 weeks than they were at the start. Kudos to Patrick Vieira as well. Big up his damn self, obviously. A black manager doing well in the Premier League is very important, so big up to him. I'd say Palace, these little fucking claret and blue fuckers that are Burnley. I just can't stand them, bro. I just don't want the prediction to come back and bite me in the ass. So I'm just listen. I'm gonna keep it cool and composed. I'm gonna say 2-1. No, I'm not saying. You know what? I'm not gonna say 2-1. I actually agree with Alan. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to go with a
2-2.
2-2.
Desmond.
2-2.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, keeping it simple, keeping it moving on to the next game. We see some predictions here. Some guys saying get Burnley relegated.
Fact, Ali.
Desmond. What else we got? We got some people still talking about Lampard over Gerrard. Just trying to.
We're not doing this.
We're not doing this. Okay, let's keep it moving. Moving on to Newcastle, Brentford. By the way, just to let you guys know, Brentford have a good run of fixtures coming up. I want to know what you guys think. Neeks went with a 2-2 draw. Surprisingly, I actually also went with a 2-2 draw. So I think it's going to be a Desmond also. So there you go. I can't say it. It doesn't sound right when I say it.
No, it sounds more posh when Alan says it. Like it sounds
more posh.
There you go. Yeah, people in the comments. What do you think? Newcastle, Brentford. This is going to be a close game. Mohammed.
I just have one question, guys. Do we know if the Brentford goalkeeper is back or not?
He's not. He's injured.
He's
David
still injured?
Yeah, he's injured.
Okay, if he's injured, guys, I'm gonna change my result right now because I had a 2-1 Brentford win. I think that guy is so crucial to that team. It's actually quite ridiculous. So I'm gonna say, man, a part of me just wants Brentford to win so bad, man. I hate Newcastle. All right, I'm gonna say 1-0 Newcastle, guys. Fucking hell, man.
Yo, man said Brentford's my local. I hope they get relegated all the way to League 2. What the hell?
God damn!
Wow, so much love for your local team. Bloody hell.
Oh my god.
Alan, what'd you go with?
I reckon this will be Newcastle's first win of the season. Eddie Howe will get them the 2-1 win. I just think
they haven't won a game this season. What the hell?
No, I'm pretty sure they still haven't won a game. There's like 3 or 4 draws.
Alan, did you really say 2-1 to Newcastle?
Yep, 2-1 to Newcastle.
Oh, by the way, I can literally zoom in and show you. I have it written down, so you don't say I'm copying you. See this? Right.
He's copying me.
Yeah, so
so I just think Eddie Howe's going to get him playing better football than Steve Bruce and whoever was looking after him for a couple of games. He knows how to play in the Premier League. So they've got some decent players. I wouldn't say any great players, but they've got some decent players that can play better than what they have been. And I think Brentford away from home are a bit suspect. So I think they'll be caught out here. And yeah, they will do well at home, Brentford, this season, but I think they'll struggle away from home. So I see a 2-1 win.
There you go. The legend himself, Shadman, saying 2-0 Newcastle masterclass by Eddie Howe. Crazy.
Ooh.
Magpies. Sharky saying 2-1 Magpies. Sohan, another one of the legends, saying 1-1. What else we got here? Someone said 7-0, inshallah. with Newcastle.
God
What?
damn.
Yeah,
This guy hates his local club, bro.
Musti's on one today, and then 1-0 Callum Wilson goal. Okay, Ahmed, what are you saying?
3-0 Newcastle and St. Maximin's going to bag a hat trick.
Oh, my guy's on. I wish you're here every week. That's never gonna happen. what about you, Husam?
I actually agree with Alan. Unfortunately, it's gonna be 2-1 to Newcastle. It's gonna be 2-1 to Newcastle. Listen, I believe the new manager wants for Villa. I'm certainly gonna believe in it for this one as well. Eddie Howe, attacking football, finally gonna get released from the shackles of Steve Bruce. So I'm going for Newcastle 2-1 win. And Brentford haven't been as good lately, by the way. And I wouldn't be surprised if they do a Hull City, who started off the season incredibly well and then completely fell off after that. The Nielsen Hull City, if anyone remembers here. That's what I you know. I'm just worried for them, but I'd say Newcastle 2-1 in this game.
You know what? I'm gonna be tactical about this. I was thinking Newcastle win. Since everyone wants to go Newcastle, I'm gonna stick with my original result. Brentford, don't let me down. 2-1 Brentford. I don't care.
Make sure you stick with that because I don't want him changing the little flip flop. Look at him flip flopping about with the results.
I'm not flip flop, bro.
It's already written in. And Husam, you went with 2-1 Newcastle also, right?
Yeah, I have them written down. I'll send you the picture.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna stick with my Brentford, man.
Since Husam believes in new manager bounces, do you believe in a new manager bounce from Norwich Southampton?
Nah.
That's the best joke I've ever heard from you.
This is where we draw the line. And I don't rate Dean Smith anyway. And I decided on this show, I actually predicted him to be one of the first one to get sacked.
No, but you rated
when it comes to Norwich. They just have dead ballers. That's just the ultimate truth. People just need to accept it. Thing is, with Leeds, they have players capable of playing expensive offensive football, and it works for them.
No,
with Burnley,
they have the GOAT, Billy Gilmore.
Bro, forget that shit. Anyway, listen, with Burnley, they at least have the players capable of playing defensive, atrocious football. They can win some games with it. With Norwich, it's just like their players are like a little bit aggressive, a little bit physical, a little bit fast, a little bit strong, a little bit can finish, a little bit technical. It's just a little bit of everything. And they all basically are the same prototype of player if you actually deep it. The right back could play striker and you wouldn't notice a difference. Like it's just a bunch of like meh, like there should be a league in between the Premier League and the Championship, like just a 4-team league with all the yo-yo clubs, and they can just have fun in that league forever. But with Norwich, I think it's just gonna be, this game.
It's called the Championship.
It's not. I'm saying keep the Championship to 20 teams. Put the 4 yo-yo clubs in a separate competition and promote only one of them. Brentford were at least a breath of fresh air. But with Norwich, Southampton, look, just to not keep it long, I think Norwich are absolutely dreadful. So, only prayers could save Norwich. So I'm saying 2. I'm actually, you know what? I'm gonna up it to 1 more. I'm gonna say 3-1 to Southampton.
Yeah, looks like Musti agrees with you. He's saying Norwich are too good for the Championship, but they're a waste of time in the Prem. Some people saying 2-0, 2-0 Southampton, 2-0 Southampton. I went with
just go get water.
I went with it. Go ahead. I went with 2-0 Southampton myself. Neeks went with 2-1. Mo, you kind of went with a similar score to mine, didn't you?
Yeah, 2-0. 2-0 to flipping Southampton is too easy, bro. Let's be honest, guys, but Dean Smith being there or not being there doesn't make a difference. This squad is very questionable. For me, it's extra sweet now at this point because they're not playing Billy Gilmore, so I have no affiliation with this damn club. It is what it is. So the way I'm looking at it is like, hey, if they have to lose games, they got to lose games, man. I don't even care one bit. So, yeah, Southampton, I think they've been really impressive. They've improved in their form. Their performances have been very impressive, even in games when they have lost. Let's be frankly honest, guys. Hassan Hutel, I don't know how he's doing it, but he's getting quite a lot out of players that, in my opinion, should be struggling a lot worse. But the guy's a great manager, and he's doing a good job at Southampton. Long may it continue and continue to play the Chelsea youngsters. Thank you very much.
There you go. Alan.
Yeah, I think it will be a Southampton win. I've only got 1-0 though. I think he'll improve Norwich. I won't make them as open as what they were, but I think Southampton are a bit too much. And I think shut up. I think Southampton, most of them last recent results have been just by the 1-0 or something like that. That seems to be the scoreline they're sticking to. Like they don't seem to be all out attack with getting 2s and 3s. So I think it's just going to be a similar 1-0 win for them.
Husam, what was your score again?
3-1 to Southampton.
Interesting.
Okay, 3-1 to Southampton. Ahmed, I would ask you to give your prediction for the Norwich Southampton, but I want to go straight into the Manchester United Watford game right after. So give us your prediction, and then just let's go straight into a Manchester United Watford game.
I'm gonna go with 3-0. What's it called? Oh my god, I forgot the team.
Southampton.
Norwich, Southampton.
3-0 Southampton. Yeah.
Okay.
3-0.
Talk to me about Manchester United's hopes against Watford. What do you think?
I'm not joking, by the way. I genuinely can see us losing against Watford. I'm not even trying
Oh,
Who's
to.
away
shit.
from home? Sorry.
Huh?
It's at Watford. Away.
It's at Watford's ground, yeah.
Oh, Watford.
Advantage United.
Honestly, man, you know what it is? The thing is, we're either going to sneak a win by 1 goal, or it's just going to be a cagey draw because we've got loads of players injured as well. We've got Pogba's injured. I think there's a few players injured. So I don't know.
Is Fred going to play?
Fred is probably going to play, and also
Okay, so you're going to win 4-0.
No, we're not winning.
Fred's a difference maker, man. You're going to win everything to the hand. Why are you laughing?
Look at an Arsenal fan giving the banner for a change.
No, it's not banter. Fred's a good player.
Arsenal are above United anyway.
We're above United anyways. They win, we lose, then it might be a different story. But still, I think we're going to win this weekend.
Yeah, we're finished anyway. So I'm just gonna. We're finished anyway. So I'm just gonna write the whole season off. So I'm just gonna go with a 2-2. Honestly, yeah, 2-2. I'm going 2-2, bro.
Hassan Hudl to United, says Musti. Would you take Hassan?
I'll take him at 100%. He's a good manager.
Igal, just so you know, Ahmed would take SpongeBob SquarePants as United manager. Generally speaking, he's had enough.
Genuine question, guys. Anybody here have Watford beating Manchester United? Because I don't. I have the same scoreline as Sharky here. I think they're going to concede, but they're going to score 3 goals. Ronaldo's going to stat pad, and Greenwood's going to get a funny goal. That's how it's going to go.
Ronaldo's going to score and take his shirt off again. Great.
Even a potential win is not helping out. I mean, at this point.
Listen. All I have to say is how
Mojo, he wants Oli out. He genuinely couldn't care less. Get Oli out anyway.
Survived the international break.
If we win 5-0, I genuinely wouldn't celebrate the goals. I wouldn't celebrate it.
Wow. Okay.
I'm being serious. I wouldn't celebrate
Someone
any of it.
said Ismail Assar masterclass. Watford win.
Let's hope so, innit?
I'd love it. I'd love it. I can't even lie.
7-0 United, Oli at the wheel. By the way, the reports are today that Manchester United are preparing to sack Oli, but they view him as the interim manager currently.
They won't sack him.
They view him as the intern until they find the new
You'd have a better chance of getting Kim Jong-un to not be North Korean like president. That's how hard that is going to be. Oli's staying. He survived 2 international breaks. He survived the 5-0 at home. He survived the slow, painful death against City. He survived getting relegated to the Europa League. He survived losing 5-0 to 3-2 to Leipzig. He survived all that shit. He survived losing the Europa League final. Give me any evidence from the track record of the Glazers or the way United operate that Oli gets sacked. Give me one piece of evidence.
Ed Woodward.
That makes my point. That's not evidence for you.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Oli's saying.
Oli by Christmas will be singing Christmas carols unemployed. I'm telling you.
We'll see. Oli will make it till May. We'll see.
That really depends on the options they have, to be honest, but it's not looking good in it. But yeah, 3-1 Man United, man. I don't see them losing this.
Who's Sam?
I'm going to go for a very high-scoring game. I'm going for United 3, Watford 2. I think this is going to be very high-scoring. Both teams' defense is absolute tragic. I just want to touch on a certain individual. I can't believe Ahmed hasn't touched on this, but I just have to speak on him. Let's just take a moment to speak on Harry Maguire. Like, we just have to speak on him. The fact that, thank you, Ahmed, the fact he cupped his ears after scoring a header against Albania, that's genuinely the most pathetic celebration I've seen my entire life, considering, like, here's the thing, who are you saying, like, who are you trying to cup, like, who you're cupping your ears to, who exactly, like, let's understand. You've been shit this entire season. You've been horrendous. You have played like absolute ass. Why are you doing this like as if like, oh, I scored a header against Albania? Do it when it matters. Do it for United. And you have his sister and his brother sending shots to like United's greatest ever manager. Like, what are you even on about? Like, United's greatest ever captain, sorry. What are you on about? You're sending shots at Roy Keane? Are you mad? Are you mad? You're not worth Roy Keane's left toe, bro. You're not even worth his sandals. You're not even worth the shit he takes every day in the toilet. Let's just stop capping. Harry Maguire Harry Maguire, pound for pound, because he was bought for 80 million pounds, pound for pound, is hands down, and I dare anyone make me think any different, is hands down the worst signing in Premier League history. In 30 years of the Premier League, given the amount of money they spent on him, hands down the worst signing. He's been done nothing but moan the entire time. His sister and his brother keep tweeting like, "Oh, we're shutting the haters up." By doing what? What have you done? What have you done? How have you shut your haters up? Great players speak on the football pitch before they speak on social media. Let's talk about the actual great players. Salah performs on the pitch. Mendy for Chelsea performs on the pitch. Kovacic performs on the pitch. All Bernardo Silva performs on the pitch. That's what they do. They speak by performing on the football pitch. They don't speak by Rudiger, one of the best defenders. He wants a new contract. He's not out there like, "Oh, I'm proving all the Chelsea legends wrong." He's not doing that shit. And he actually has the right to do so. Igal, you're on mute. And he actually has the right to do so.
Is he worse than Pepe? Is he worse than Kepa?
He is. Hands down, he is.
No, Pepe's worse.
Because of everything he's doing off the pitch, he is. I couldn't care less what he does for England. I couldn't give a fuck. I genuinely could not give one fuck what he does for England. The way he's been playing for United has just been absolutely tragic. There's genuinely an argument you could make. He's to blame for 78% of the goals United have conceded this season.
Yeah.
So let's just stop the capping. The man's doing this after scoring a header against Albania. Do you have no shame? Zero shame whatsoever. What the fuck are you doing?
He really doesn't, bro. Let's be honest in it. This guy is nowhere to be found when his team needs him in a certain position.
Okay.
Playing players on side when he's not. When he's not meant to. Then let's go.
1 second. Everyone on camera right here, and people in the comment section. Thumbs up or thumbs down? Would you take Harry Maguire in a centre back pairing at your club?
Get the fuck out! Hell no.
I'd rather take my.
Hate the guy, bro.
Thumbs
Yo,
up or thumbs
when
down?
once
I'd rather
is saying no to you, that's me.
Yeah, I'd rather keep Eric Dyer. No, Eric Dyer.
I'd rather have Allen starting next to Van Dijk. I'm honestly not even capping.
Yeah.
Allen, I'd happily take you over Maguire. Happily.
I'm not the tallest, so your central defense is weak.
Yeah,
Van Dijk got you. Just listen to him. Don't worry.
Okay. So after all that, everyone has United beating Watford.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Watford are tragic as well, so that's why.
2-0 Man United.
Okay. And you know what? We once got everyone on camera at the same time to put their thumbs down. So that just goes to show you what people think.
Can I just say one thing, by the way? I just wanted to say, his sister, Daisy Maguire, she is the most annoying person on Twitter, yeah? She posts, you know what she does? This is what she does, yeah? After a good win, she posts Maguire's stats, progressed balls into the players or something. So every single time that he does that, she keeps liking the tweet and she keeps tweeting, "Oh, that's my Maguire, oh, that's this, or that's..." Oh, shut up, man, honestly. She's annoying as well.
Maybe they're sucking each other's toes as well. Maybe it's a Man United.
Oh my God, he went there. Oh my God. Oh shit.
Oh dear Lord.
Oh shit. I was not ready for that one.
Okay. Let's gather our
predictions.
Yeah. Alan, that was a good one. Quickly, let's talk about West Ham. Let's talk about West Ham Wolves. I think West Ham. Oh my God, guys! Guess who came?
Who did?
Man.
He's sort of here.
No way.
Yeah.
No way.
I'm not going to say my.
Listen. The same what we did to Harry Maguire. Let's just do to Patrick right now. Everyone put up the thumbs down if you think Patrick needs to be kicked off the panel right now. Thumbs down.
What?
Oh,
I've how can I say this? I have had
Did
very
your cat
bad.
get pregnant?
No. I've had very
his cat
bad.
got pregnant. That's it.
I've had very bad. I've had very bad weeks, man. Very, very bad weeks for myself. So first of all, apart from this guy joking that your cat gonna get pregnant, we've just had few outbreaks of COVID at work, and then we've had another outbreak of COVID in my house. My son is in his room locked up. My missus was locked up last week. Then the manager, when I made the roster, making sure that I watched the Man City match on Wednesday and Saturday, he comes in and says him and his sister have COVID, and I made the roster already. Another manager is in America on holiday, and now me, myself, being the general manager, I have to cover closing every night, and the supervisor has to just open. So I've had stress. So believe it or not, before I met you, I was on a Zoom call arguing with people saying, what are we going to do? It's just two of us. What are we going to do? So basically, that's the reason. And I knew that when I come on, Aston is going to say, oh, there he is again with an excuse. But it's just happening to me. I'm just unfortunate. Huh? I'm just
It's okay,
unfortunate.
it's okay, man.
Yeah.
Hope everything's safe, man, and I wish your cat a healthy pregnancy.
Oh, dear Lord.
I don't have a cat, I have a dog. But I was like, look,
It's okay. Ahmed has been filling in for Neeks, and there's no replacement for you this week. You're here. Don't worry about it.
Because there's 5 City fans. So
And we still haven't spoken about the City game yet. So
okay, can I just ask something? How come Mo has gone to the top? What happened?
okay.
I don't know, man. You
What
tell
has
me. You
happened
lot allowed
since-
this to
what
happen.
has happened since you've been
That's
gone?
true.
Patrick, you
Wow.
have slipped all the way down to 6th from second.
There's corruption here. It seems like if you don't attend, you end up at the bottom. Something is happening here. Something that's very suspicious.
Nah, your prediction has just been shit.
No.
It has nothing
Your
to do with
prediction
your
has been
opinion.
bad, bro. Because I've not
Okay.
been here.
I'm gonna be honest.
We've allowed
Most
Mojo
of,
to overtake us, which is bad still.
look, for to be honest with the hectic weeks I've had, most of the predictions I haven't even been looking at form or even looking at like particular players how they're doing or how things are doing. Before I was doing that, but
Patrick,
now I was like, let me just get it in here.
you had such a bad score that you had 2 points tied with the worst points in history that we've had in a week, and it was so bad that I couldn't even figure out what the second point was because I looked, it was Arsenal and City one. I looked at the rest of the sheet and I struggled to find another winner. There is no.
Wait a minute. Liverpool was a masterclass. Remember, I only got that. Liverpool was a masterclass. I said they're gonna get slapped.
Shut up, Patrick. Shut up.
Anyways, for the people who don't know what's going on, we have a weekly
Crystal
score.
Palace was a masterclass.
We have a weekly score, and people. Let's just continue. But yeah, go ahead. What do you saying? For the West Ham Watford game, not West Ham Watford, West Ham Wolves.
Is that for me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just text you there on Twitter. I'm on my phone, so would you mind just checking on Twitter there?
Yeah. I'll check that out right now.
Yeah, if you don't mind.
So you put West Ham to win 2-1.
Yeah, I think West Ham are in good form, man. They just beat Liverpool, who were one of the dangerous teams. And for a minute there, I thought Liverpool were gonna go unbeaten, but something just told me Liverpool will get slapped. So no, I'm not mocking. I'm being serious. I'm saying I just thought that, you know what, West Ham I think will get Liverpool. West Ham are better in defense. Liverpool have been leaking goals in defense. Mo Salah has been amazing, but I was like, I don't think it's gonna be enough. So this one, I think West Ham will win again. I think West Ham are gonna be trouble until maybe next year when maybe injuries start happening to them. So I think it's another West Ham win.
Okay, fair. West Ham win. What about you? What about yourself, Ahmed?
I'm going with a 3-1 win to West Ham. I think they're gonna comfortably beat Wolves quite comfortably. They're good teams, by the way. Wolves are a pretty decent team as well. I rate them, but I feel like their attack is just too strong. West Ham, their attack is too strong for them.
There you go. Big up to the people in the chat joining in, saying West Ham 3-0, West Ham 3-1, West Ham 3-0. My guy Pavan doing his thing. Gerard, you already know what it is. Alvan's in the chat saying big up to Musti. We got Sharky saying 2-1 West Ham. What about you, Alan? What'd you go with?
2-1 West Ham. I think Wolves are a decent team. They're causing teams problems this season, but I think West Ham are just a bit too powerful up front. Mikel Antonio, very powerful. Declan Rice has been amazing this season, so I think they'll just control the game and have enough to see off a decent Wolves side.
There you go. Mohammed, what about you?
And yeah, you guys will be surprised. I think it's going to be a 2-2 draw here. And I feel like I've been very impressed with
Desmond.
With Wolverhampton. I feel like I'll be honest with you guys, since they had the managerial change, I kind of was like, you know what, I'm going to give this team a bit of time. Let me see what the hell they're actually trying to do, what this manager is actually bringing to the table, what sort of changes he's bringing about. And I've been impressed. I feel like with each game, they've been improving. And I do feel like we're only starting to see a little bit more of what exactly the manager is trying to do. I feel like West Ham is a team that's clearly been doing very well themselves, but I feel like Wolverhampton can definitely give them a good game here. So I'm a be tactical with this one. I don't know if Wolverhampton can actually sneak in this draw or win, but I'll go with a 2-2 draw. And if I'm right, man, I'm happy as hell.
Okay, just before Hussam goes, I'm just going to tell you guys, remember earlier when we were talking about Burnley Palace and Newcastle Brentford, and we were saying how many 2-2 draws does Patrick have? He has 2. He has 2.
He's got 2 Desmonds, does he? 2 Desmonds.
Does he have 2-2 as well?
Yeah.
I changed. I have changed now. I have learned my lesson that these 2-2s are not working out anymore. But I thought teams are going to be cancelling each other out. But surprises, man. There's a lot of surprises, and I'm shocked. And as the master there, Mo has just said, our new master, who took over Hassan, who was very, very hard to tolerate for those first weeks. Thank you very much, Mo, for taking over. Even though I'm at the bottom, I appreciate you. Dr. Aman. I think there's going to be a lot of
Patrick,
surprises.
you know who you sound like right now? You sound like all the Man United fans who are like, please City win the league, don't let Liverpool win.
No, you know who he sounds like? He sounds like Pep when he begged the fans to show up for a game. That's what he sounds like.
Oh my God, yo!
Yeah, you had to bring that back. You had to bring that back.
No, Alan is on today. Alan is on fire today, bro. Someone.
Jesus Christ!
What
Jesus.
was your prediction? Just because the next game is going to be a mad one.
Alan, being on Spaces has helped you a lot. That's all I'm going to say. I think 1-1 in this game. I'm going 1-1 draw. And everything's been written down already, just so everyone knows. I think...
and I'm writing it down also.
Yeah, we have video evidence.
Make sure you do that.
Listen, West Ham, this is just typical mid-table club beats an incredible club, comes off against another mid-table club, ends up drawing. That's just how it goes. So I think it's just going to be 1-1.
Somebody's better.
No, I'm not bitter about West Ham at all. I just think there's about 3 bigger clubs than them in London. And West Ham are massive has to be the lamest thing I've ever heard in my entire life.
Okay. So we're going to keep it moving. I'm just going to say my prediction, 2-1 West Ham. Now let's get into the Arsenal-Liverpool game. I'm just going to let you guys take over. You guys say what you got to say.
Why are we doing Arsenal-Liverpool? Should we not do the City game first?
Okay, let's do the City game
Keep
first.
the main meal till the end, brother. Keep the main meal till the end.
City Everton, what are we saying?
2-1 City.
Go to the City fans since he eventually showed up, Mr. Patrick.
Okay,
go ahead.
I'm going to say 2-0 City. Neeks has said 2-0 City. Ahmed, what are you going for?
4-0 Man City.
Mohammed?
2-1 City.
Alan?
2-0 City.
Hussam?
3-1 City.
And what about yourself, Patrick?
I think we're going to hit them with 4. The defense looks bad, so I think we're going to hit them with 4.
4-0.
Yeah, but sometimes your attack hasn't all that good. You've not scored in like 5 or 6 games this season in the league, haven't you?
Bro, Everton bends over for them every time. It's just so pathetic.
Look, let me just say this to you,
bends
Alan.
over. I'm like, yeah, put it in, please. That's Everton.
Why did you go off camera for that?
If we don't beat this Everton, this particular one, this version of them, I think then we're in trouble. If we don't score a lot of goals against this version, we're in trouble then. Because I have watched them. I had hopes for them. I thought that Benitez will make it compact as always, defensive, very good. But it looks like it's not working out. It's not. They have injuries. I think that's one of the issues.
That's
but it's
the
not
injuries,
gelling. Yeah, it's not gelling for them, man. It's not gelling for them.
Yeah, they're missing one of their top youngsters, a midfielder, Tom Davis, who I actually met up with, and I seen in London on the weekend when I was there.
Oh, I saw the picture. Lovely picture, by the way.
His little claim to fame.
No, but Tom Davis is not the one they're missing, guys. The Corey Allen, let's be honest, this team is just, they need certain individuals to be playing. If they're not playing, the imbalance is absolutely crazy, man. The balance of this team is dead.
What's that noise?
I don't know.
Sam, are you whistling? But yeah, this is Tom Davis, guys.
Hussam is on mute. What's this blame Hussam culture?
Why does he exist like that? Him and Kevin
did you really share screen to show us your picture with Tom Davies? Like, you're more famous than him anyway.
Look at Igal. Igal reminds me of In Betweeners. Oh, friend.
Oh, my God.
Igal, you're more famous than him anyway, man. Get that guy off my screen. Get that guy off my screen.
Listen.
Why are Alan on fire today, guys? Someone explain this.
He had an ankle. He had a brace, and he was wearing 2 crutches. He has a purse.
You're trying to show us the retweets and likes.
By the way, he was not wearing pants. And the guy was just wearing. He was just like a hobo, but he's cool.
You sure it's not just a homeless man and it's a lookalike and you just took a picture with him?
He came back from vacation. He was taking a train to Everton.
Okay.
Yeah, it's good times. But yeah, let's continue. What are the people saying? People just laughing. 5-0 City. Yeah, 2-2. Desmond.
Desmond.
Sharky, I'm gonna make coffee from your tears. West Ham are not massive. West Ham are fine.
Okay, so let's go to talking about Spurs Leeds. But before we do that, I just want to let you guys know Harry Kane this season has been the definition of stat padding. Definition of stat padding. The man has 1 goal in the Premier League. He has 20 goals in all competitions. He has 13 of them for the English national team. He has 6 goals in the Europa League, 3 of them in the qualifiers, 3 of them in the actual Europa League this season. The man is stat padding. Literally, I've never seen a better definition of stat padding. In real life, if Aubameyang was scoring 15 goals for Gabon, I would not be counting that towards his goal tally when I'm bringing arguments about how he's doing. So
Yes,
you guys, Spurs fans, Harry Kane's a great player, but what he's been doing this season, very bad. And on top of that, stat padding to an nth degree. It's ridiculous.
With no, you're right about that. With no shame.
It's like you're saying something that we don't all agree with. I'm a Spurs fan, and he's stat padded this year. Everyone's agreeing with you. You always say you cry salty tears about Harry Kane, even when he's not doing well. It's really weird to watch. So yeah, for me, Harry Kane's got a shot for Spurs for me to give him any credit this season. I don't care what he's done for England. He's got to come back and do it for Spurs. If he doesn't do it for Spurs, then he can go in January. It's as simple as that. It's true. I reckon I was going for a 2-1 Spurs win, and I'm going to stick with that. But I'm very concerned now that Romero's not there because we've got Dyer, Sanchez, and whoever else, paper at the back there, just going to get turned over and stuff like that. It's just, I've got a sneaky suspicion now it's not going to be a win, but I'm going to stick with it anyway because that's what I've already predicted. So 2-1 Spurs. You're on mute, Agal.
What are you going with, guys? Everybody else. Ahmed.
Egal, that's a worse howler than Kane's stat padding. I'm going to say for Spurs Leeds, I'm going to say Spurs win this game 2-1. Antonio Conte effect. You can see Ahmed crying because he's Conte's biggest fanboy. I can see the tears, Ahmed. It's okay. I'm giving you some tissues. Spurs win this game 2-1. The Conte effect, it's just how it goes. I feel like Spurs now under a new manager are going to do well to an extent. Problem is they have 12, 13 players in that squad who are championship quality, unfortunately. But with the manager they have, with the first 11, they can perform well. And another guy is sending shots on social media to the ex-manager, Christian Romero, saying that Nuno did not translate it well. I just think this is just getting too pathetic now. This whole thing of let's attack the manager and the players and shit on social media. I generally don't like it. Look, I think Spurs win this game 2-1.
Okay. What about you, Mohammed?
Yeah, man, I'm in agreement with Hussam. I think Spurs are going to be the one to win this game. I'm not convinced by Leeds this year. I feel like the injuries have affected them quite a bit, and I don't know if I'm correct, did they have a COVID outbreak early in the season and stuff? Or am I making that up?
Something like that.
I feel like they've just had a lot of setbacks, and as a team, it's just not the same Leeds United that I remember from last year. So it's been very questionable, and I think this 2 weeks with Antonio Conte would have done a lot of good for Spurs. So it'll be very interesting to see what he does in terms of actually getting the team to do exactly what he wants on the pitch. And I can see them winning this game. So I'm going to say 2-1 to Spurs. And I don't know, man. I'm not really a fan of the situation occurring, but it is what it is.
Okay. So has everyone gone? Patrick?
No, I haven't. Look, man, I agree with you. Shameless Kane has been scoring, obviously, against farmers, mechanics, PE teachers, people who are not even... I hear that San Marino has only one professional football player. The rest are just part-timers. So, as Alan says, he's going to have to prove himself in these big games. But I still don't see it. I think he just doesn't want to be at Spurs the same way as Raheem doesn't want to be at City. Raheem goes to England and he's shining. He comes to City, he's missing easy chances, while at England he's assisting and scoring. So I think some of these players just want to leave. So I think it's going to be 1-1. That's what I believe. I think Spurs will always be Spurs. I am actually hoping Antonio Conte goes to that team and is allowed to weed all the bad weeds, because I think Spurs, there's a few bad weeds in that team. So if he does that, and if he's given all the power to do that, they might be stronger at the end of the season. But for now, I think it's going to be a draw again.
I think Spurs are going to win. Bing bang boom, very simple. They go there, they get a 3-0 victory versus Leeds. Leeds are not that good this year. If Leeds do score, it's just going to be a consolation goal. I think Spurs are going to win quite convincingly. Eventually they're going to get the manager bounce, and I think it's going to be today against Leeds, or tomorrow against Leeds. That's what I'm saying. Or when is
Or
it?
Sunday against Leeds, yeah.
Or yeah, whenever they play.
It's 7 days ago. You get there eventually. You can pick one of 7.
One day, but yeah, we'll figure it out. Husam's back. Howler, by the way.
All right.
Aziz, King.
Did you guys hear me, or did I get disconnected?
Bro, you got
disconnected.
At the start, you didn't even hear my prediction or anything I said?
Nothing, bro.
Okay, I was just... Do you want to read the super chat first? Or?
Yeah. Aziz King, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it, my guy. He's saying, can you tell the damn Spurs have no shots on target in 2 hours? Yeah, Spurs have not gotten a shot on target in 2 games. Absolute madness.
Thanks for stating the obvious. You know,
crazy.
I'm aware of this.
Hussam, what were you going to say?
Spurs beat with this game 2-1. I think the Antonio Conte effect. I think new manager.
We heard all that. It's after you.
Oh, we heard all that. Yeah.
It was after that. I thought you were talking about other stuff that you had said after, but we heard
the Romero stuff.
Yeah.
No, you explained. We had everything you said, bro. I don't know why.
Okay, then that's fair enough.
We thought you were saying something else.
What happened? What happened to Tottenham fans singing "We got Christian Romero"? What happened to that?
He's injured.
There you go.
What is it? Funny when players get injured? Is it?
No,
I'm confused.
Alan, stop trying to incite violence. Relax.
That's a bit low, Egal. It's a bit low.
I'm telling you, Egal's changed, bro. Egal's changed.
Yeah.
Listen,
Alan's changed as well, bro. I swear,
Look
Alan's
at
being
this
on Facebook made him
shamelessness.
aggressive.
Oh my god.
What the hell is that, man? Is that Ramsdale?
Get that shit off my screen right now.
Wait, is that your Liverpool Arsenal team?
Wait a goddamn minute. Where's Van Dijk?
Egal, that's embarrassing. That is embarrassing.
Where's Van Dijk?
This is the most embarrassing team I've seen in my entire
Egal,
life.
I swear to God, bro, you need to answer these questions.
okay. First and foremost, we will be doing an actual combined 11 tomorrow, but this is what my current combined 11 based on performances over the last 4 to 5 fixtures. So
last 4 or 5 fixtures, so it benefits Arsenal.
I'm doing based on form. So when you do on form,
so we're gonna ignore 11 games. We're
gonna ignore everything else bar what's happening currently on current form.
But where Arsenal are doing well. So typical.
Sadio Mane is clear of everybody we have on the left. But based on the current form over the past couple of weeks, I'm going to put Smith Rowe there.
Oh, you're putting the thumb at the left. This is your agenda.
You're shameless, Egal.
I'm not going to let you finish. This is crazy. This is blasphemy.
This is biggest cap I've ever seen in my life.
Over Alisson.
How did 6 players come in from your club on this first 11? What?
Okay, let's be fair. Van Dijk, Matip has been better than Van Dijk. Gabriel has been better than.
No, he hasn't. That's such a casual take.
Okay. Tavares versus Tsimikas is a coin flip.
No, it's not a coin flip as well. Tsimikas
How
has
is it
been
a coin flip? How's it a coin flip, bro? This is why I don't like Arsenal fans, bro. You do this type of madness. I can't stand it, bro. I'm so sorry, but what the hell?
I was waiting for Tomiyasu over Trent as well to finish the howler off anyway. Since you're having a howler anyway, just go ahead and complete it, man.
Wow.
How the fuck does Arsenal have 6 players in a combined 11 with Liverpool Football Club? Based on form, based on ability, based on shitting ability, I don't give a fuck. There's not one way. There are 6 Arsenal players in the Liverpool Arsenal combined.
No. Egal, can I just see your thing again, please? Let me see it again, one more time.
I think we can negotiate in some of these players, though. Some of them, but not all of them. We're talking about maybe.
Let me just see it one more time. There's one thing. Thiago, who has barely played, is in this team as well.
Yeah. Is it just for vibes?
Wow.
Okay, I'll take him out. Don't worry. I'll put
Of course, you're going to take out the Liverpool play that I actually questioned you on. Of course.
Don't worry. I'm going to put Lukonga in.
Yeah, so it's going to be 7 Arsenal players.
I swear, Egal, sometimes you troll so much. Sometimes.
Egal, wallahi, do wudu and ask Allah to give you guidance. You've been so misguided, bro. You're literally moving like the old school, like, you know, okay, I was going to say I forgot I'm not on Twitter Spaces. But this is bad, bro. This is bad. Like, you're moving like blasphemy level.
To be fair, that was not my original team. I don't know where I put the original team. That I literally tried to make that quickly. I don't know why I put Thiago in there.
But you tweeted that. You tweeted that yesterday, didn't you? Or days ago, you tweeted that.
Something like that a long time ago, but not this. Anyways,
Mojo, you see what's happening? Mojo, you see? Mojo, is it just me?
Bro.
Like,
Bro, I've said this to Liverpool, and I'm going to say it again, right? I know we're going to talk about the game, so I might as well do it right now. Liverpool, if you do not beat this Arsenal team, you have blood on your hands. I'm telling you right now, bro.
Amen.
I'm tired.
Amen.
I'm
Exactly.
tired. I'm sorry. I can't stand this, bro. I'm so sorry, guys.
If
They need
you
a
get
humbling,
beat,
bro.
if you get beat, just know we're in trouble now. We're going to be in
I'm
trouble.
telling you, Liverpool, if you don't beat Arsenal, I'm coming for you lot. Straight up, man. Oh, shit.
genuinely, if we lose to Arsenal, we've let the whole country down.
If we
Like,
beat
you don't
Liverpool, we're in a title race.
No.
Literally.
Nah, it's cap. It's cap. I think this is cap.
Who's in the title race?
Why? Why do we do this, bro? Why?
Listen, why are you laughing?
Woo! Say it again. You go. Say it again so the people in the back can hear you.
Listen,
You guys said I was on fire today. I think Igal was on fire.
Listen.
You guys on crap, not on fire.
Listen to what I'm saying, okay? Listen to what I'm saying, okay? What I'm saying is, if we beat Liverpool, a team who's supposed to be a title contender this season, and we are above them for 1 week, doesn't mean obviously we're in a title race. That I'm just trolling. But the teams that are in a title race are how many points away from the top? So based on where it is right now,
so do you think West Ham are in the title race then?
Right now, West Ham are in amongst the teams that are fighting for the top of the table.
I'll say the same now as what I did last season under Mourinho when it was like only 11, 12, 13 games in and we were top. It's not a title race until you get to the business end of the season. So
that's facts.
For 12, 13 games, no one's in a title race. You'll just see where you are. When it comes to March, that's when March time is when you can see a title race.
The Premier League themselves said we're in a title race.
Okay. Said who? Arsenal.
Yeah.
What?
Man said.
Who invited my man? Do you know that?
Bro, where does that say?
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't.
Where does that say it, bro? It doesn't say that. They just put up a picture.
He's liked it as well. You're so shameless.
Yeah, look at this. They sneaked in Smith Rowe as if we didn't notice. Look at they sneaked him in there. Over there. Oh, jeez.
This is the thing here, right? No, but this is the thing though, Igal, right? This is why, bro, with Arsenal fans, I don't understand, bro. You do all of this trolling, all of these agendas, all of this hype, and then you're surprised. No, but I'm just talking in general when it comes to Arsenal fans. This is why, bro. This is why I generally, every single time, I've said this for so long in my life, I'm tired, bro. How in God's world, the team you just made, even as a joke, bro, come on, bro.
Yeah.
That was
there
were 6 players from your team.
Everything Mojo just said is facts. You don't understand. I came on a respectful vibe. People need to realize, before I went all over the top and said sacrifice and all this shit, I was on a respectful vibe with Arsenal. I was like, yeah, it's going to be a good game and shit. But after hearing the Arsenal fans go blah, 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 I was just like, nope, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this because it just makes me want to vomit. We have just seen a combined 11 with 6 Arsenal players with Liverpool Football Club. Arsenal have finished 8, 2 seasons in a row. Liverpool have won the Champions League, the Premier League, the Club World Cup, the Super Cup, and they have 5 players in a Liverpool-Arsenal combined 11. Based on form, based on anything, there is a certain level of respect you give for a player. Van Dijk and Matip, even on form, whatever it is your parameter you want to use, have been levels above any Arsenal defender for the last 15 years. Let's just say it as it is. When you look at the other players you have in that position, the fact you put Smith Rowe in over Mane, who I don't like but has 6 goals, tells me everything I need to know. Mane has the same amount of goals as Antonio. People have Antonio in the team of the season, so why are we sitting here and capping? In midfield, man is out here putting Thomas Partey, who has played 3-4 games. Is that the parameter then? Play 3 games and you are in a combined 11? Is that what we're doing? With Arsenal, they deserve no respect. They deserve no respect. This is just how it is. This is like Arsenal are hands down one of the most obnoxious fans on earth. That's just how it goes. And I genuinely think this Saturday, we're fully going to sacrifice you like we sacrifice you every year. We're going to give Arsenal 4 at Anfield. No one has given a prediction yet, but you need to realize Arsenal are our side chick at Anfield. That's just what it goes. No romance whatsoever. Just sexual activity. That's what we do to Arsenal. So when we meet Arsenal at Anfield, listen to the last few meetings. What happens with Arsenal? We gave them 3. The one before that, we gave them 3. The one before that, we gave them 4. The one before that, we gave them 4. The one before that, we gave them 5. The one before that, we gave them 4. This is Arsenal, by the way. This is the same Arsenal Football Club. And they're coming in to play a team who is actually wounded right now because of the loss and are smelling blood. And they are out here being blasphemous, putting 6 players in there. Let's do a combined 11 after the Anfield game. When you get smacked up by 4, let's do a combined 11 then. Come to me, let's do a combined 11 then. Okay? You want to do that? We're going to go live after the Arsenal game. Then we'll do a combined 11. I want to see how many Arsenal players get in there.
I just hope to God here that Arsenal don't win because I know this clip.
Yo, Hussam, if Arsenal win, bro, I swear to God, bro.
we're done. And I won't blame you if you personally call us for a special edition just to roast us. I will welcome that. Because if Arsenal win this game,
so Patrick, suddenly you're not busy at work.
Can we talk about this though? This is a lot more fair.
No, this is not fair as well.
I think that's fair because Ramsdale has been better. Addison has been making mistakes. If it's on form, just on form, not ability and status. We're talking about just on form.
You get 2 players only in a combined 11 based on form. Ramsdale and you get Lokonga, not Partey. That's who you get. Everyone else is Liverpool.
No,
but what about Aubameyang?
Aubameyang has not been good this season. Arsenal fans themselves.
Aubameyang has 7 goals in all comps.
In all comps,
including the League Cup.
Let's do all comps then. You want to do all
the
comps?
League Cup.
Yeah, let's do all comps because we have Champions League games. We have Carabao Cup games.
Okay, so Roberto Firmino or Jota getting over Aubameyang?
Yes, this season, yes.
Yes. How are we having that conversation?
This is not Golden Boot Aubameyang. This is Aubameyang 2021. It's different.
Okay, but Ramsdale's in best keeper in the league right now.
He's about to say best keeper in the world.
He's not. Mendy's better.
You were about to
Mendy's
say. Oh wow. Oh my God.
I swear to God. Yeah.
Best keeper in the world. Hey, Gal, don't be shameless. You want to say it, just say it. Best keeper in the world. You know you do. Just say it.
My God. No, guys. Why do you do this to yourself, Arsenal fans?
Yeah.
Mojo, and then they get shocked. Like, why do you banter us all the time? You see why?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
My prediction, Liverpool 4. You know what? Fuck this shit. You've pissed me off. Liverpool 5, Arsenal 1. That's my prediction. Liverpool 5, Arsenal 1. I generally don't give a fuck. Fuck this prediction show. Liverpool 5, Arsenal 1. We're gonna ruin your life at Anfield.
Okay, and you want to know something? I don't give a shit. I'm coming with chess. 2-1 Arsenal. Let's go.
Let's do it.
With chess 2-1. With chess.
It's about backing my team today. I don't give a shit. I back my team, bro. 2-1. Let's do it. And you know how we're gonna do it? I'm gonna lay down the groundwork of how we're gonna do it. We're going to make you guys make mistakes. We're going to come to Anfield. We're going to make you guys make defensive errors. We're going to pressure you guys into making 1 or 2 defensive errors. We're going to win the ball high up the pitch. You guys are going to concede a goal. We're going to sit back. We're going to play defensively solid for the next 45, 30 minutes. Hit you on the break with the second goal. You get a consolation goal.
I refuse to get involved.
And that's it. 2-1. Let's go. Go ahead. Ahmed. Everyone else is dying now. What's going on?
Bro, I'm saying 3-1 Liverpool. I'm not even going to put any more words in it, man. I'm just shocked.
Okay, Alan.
I agree. 3-1 Liverpool. So this will be the game that will expose Ramsdale, and this is the reason why. Like I've said before, in the Tottenham game, you were 1-0 up. He played a really bad pass, and if it weren't for Granit Xhaka, it would have been 1-0, and it could have been a different game. But Xhaka bailed him out against Watford. He didn't have much to do, and then he decided to do that thing, and it was basically because the Watford player couldn't get it from a tight angle. where you didn't end up drawing that game. He's passing against Leicester out from the back. He passed the ball Leicester so many times, and if it weren't for Leicester having really poor finishing, it could have been a different result in the second half. He has been lucky because. Let me finish. I allowed you to come with chess. I'm just explaining something, so allow me. So basically, Liverpool will come on the front foot. They will pressure you. In your games where you've played out from the back and Ramsdale's been all seeing, all knowing and all that and all powerful, you've had teams that have half pressed you, so it's been easy to play out with. Liverpool aren't going to do that. So Liverpool are going to cause you problems, and you're going to end up having problems at the back like you did with Leno. And then all of a sudden, Leno's not the problem. Now Ramsdale's going to be given bye after bye when he makes mistakes. This will be the game that you come unstuck. Your youngsters and all that will either rise to the occasion, or they'll, bottle it. And I believe they will bottle it because Liverpool are a wounded animal, and they'll come at you. And I don't think it's going to be as much as 5. I think it's going to be 3-1. But I think this is where your world title winning defence and your best players in the league or best goalkeeper in the world will come unstuck, and then Arsenal fans will be like, get the cronkies out. Arteta's still great. That's what they'll do. It's what they always do. It's what they do, and this is going to happen this weekend.
Alan, would you be surprised if it ends 5-1 on a real one?
I think Arsenal have improved to the fact that they're not going to get torn apart, but I think they'll get exposed in this game. Because they'll have a
I'm not
team
asking
pressing
you to
them.
change your prediction or anything. I'm saying, would you be surprised if it ends 5-1?
Yeah, I would be surprised if it's 5-1. I'm not going to, I'm not deluded like some, not all Arsenal fans, some Arsenal fans. I will say that I don't think they're at the state they were where they could get turned over like 5-1. I think 3-1, I think that's what it'll be, 3-1. I don't think he can go to 5.
People in the comment section, give us your prediction. Someone said here 3-0 Arsenal. What else we got here? Where are the rest of the predictions? 4-1 Liverpool, 2-0 Arsenal, 3-0. How are Arsenal beating us? What? 3-0. Okay, so 3-0 Liverpool, I think. You'll see we will beat Liverpool 3-0. Okay. There we go. 4-1 Arsenal. That's Sharky.
This is an Arsenal's channel.
Who's him?
It is. Yeah, it's so good though.
Can I throw in mine? Oh, okay. I can do it.
Throw in yours.
Okay, for me, I just have a feeling that regardless the fact that Arsenal might get exposed, I might be wrong, things might go bad, but I just have hope that maybe there's a bit of hate because I do hate Liverpool with a passion, regardless whatever team. So I think 3-3. I think 3-3 might be much, but I think there'll be a draw in this game, and people will be surprised. I think there'll be a draw. I think Arsenal are just going to make it difficult for Liverpool to break them. As I say, this will go either way. For me, I just think it might go a draw, or maybe they'll get spanked. But I'm hoping for a draw and praying for a draw, and I hope there's a draw. So my thing is a draw.
Arsenal will win 2-0. Liverpool 2-0, 1-1 draw. Hussam, to be fair, at the beginning of the week, I started off by saying it's going to be a 1-1 draw. Now we're coming closer to the game. I'm gaining confidence.
I started off the week by saying 2-1 to Liverpool. Now it's 5-1.
By the time we get to the game time, it'll be 10-1 Liverpool.
I genuinely have never wanted to smash a team as much as I want to smash Arsenal this Saturday. Genuinely, the Arsenal fans on Spaces and everywhere have just been so obnoxious, bro. When we slap them, it's gonna be
Sharky. What? All jokes aside, he sees Arsenal winning.
No,
I can't.
He said he can't.
I can't. All jokes aside, see Arsenal.
Why are you mistranslating stuff? Come on,
Yeah. And he went out of his way to use correct grammar as well. He put the apostrophe in as well.
Yeah.
Look, I tried to ignore the first 2 words. Anyways, let's keep just for record's sake. 2-1 Arsenal, 5-1 Arsenal. I mean 5-1 Liverpool. You mean? Alan went with 3-0.
3-1 Liverpool.
Ahmed, what'd you go with?
4-0 Liverpool.
Patrick?
My brother.
3-3. It's going to be a go fest, but it's going to be a draw.
Patrick, this is why you're bottom of the league.
What about you? What about you, Mohammed?
3-1 Liverpool. Yeah. Oh my god.
And we're done. And finally, just to show you guys the league table, if Arsenal hypothetically was to win,
title race.
Hypothetically, we would be on the same amount of points as West Ham with 23 points, right?
That's if West Ham don't win their game, yeah?
That's the first
And
time they
lose.
win their game. We'd be
Mhm.
in top 4 in November, right? And things will be looking pretty. So, genuine question.
Okay, and look at the other side. And if you lose, then Man United, I think Man United could probably go back above you if they win. Is that correct? They're within 3 points. You can drop a couple of places. So you got to look at it both ways. Arsenal fans always overhype everything. Always overhype
Alan,
everything.
hypothetically, if you woke up tomorrow and you're Gerard Piqué, what would you do with your life?
Oh, Shakira.
There you go. Hypothetical. Both would happen.
So,
Yeah.
hypothetically, if Brighton and Man United win, they'll be above us.
Igal, please just get the shit off the screen. Let me just speak to you first.
No,
Get
this
the
is
shit off
this
my
is.
screen.
Do you know what's crazy though, Hussam? Like this team has a 0 goal difference too.
And he's coming with chest.
No,
Igal,
but
get the
we
shit off the
can
screen. Let me just speak to you. Let me just speak to you. You're embarrassing yourself. Let me speak to you.
3 games. You take that away, we have a positive goal difference.
Igal, relax. Let me explain this to you. Last time you won at Anfield was 2012. In 2012, I was still at school. I went to Malaysia, studied for a year and a half, came back to my country, studied 5 years of engineering, went to work, started a YouTube channel, collaborated with you. All of that has happened, and you've still to beat us at Anfield. Like, you realize how mad that is? And you're out here saying 2-1 to Arsenal. Like, you do realize me and you are actually equal on the predictions table. It's going to be bad for you. Like, it's going to be bad. Like, this result is the reason why I'm going to overtake you. And you know, I would have said Patrick would catch you, but he went for a draw because this is why he's last. But everyone else is just going to overtake you, and you're going to be 5th place this week. Think smart.
I'm not changing my prediction. I'm gonna.
Okay, fair enough.
It's back in his team, bro.
And if Arsenal win, ooh, bro.
If Arsenal win, I am public enemy number 1. You have no idea.
Yeah, there you go.
Sam will go into hiding.
This is
Nah,
not
I never hide. I'll just start an Arsenal United war again.
I never hide either.
Just to let everyone know, this is not the Arsenal Liverpool preview. The Arsenal Liverpool preview will still be taking place tomorrow. We'll be getting a video submitted in from Callum from Kopish, and we will also have Hussam. You said you'll be available, of course, correct?
Yeah.
And we'll also have a couple more guys from the Football Terrace, like some of the guys like Ram or Rak will be joining us. Musti will be coming. So will Shocks and Samuel. And then the Liverpool stream will be done from the Football Terrace studios at 5 o'clock on that day. So I'll be in the studio there. I'll be doing my live stream there. And then afterwards, the match reaction. I don't know what time I'm going to do it, but when I get home, I'll be doing the match reaction. So stay tuned for that, guys. Have yourselves a wonderful day. If you guys haven't already subscribed or followed the guys on their Twitters, everything is in the description below. So go check out Patrick's channel. The link's there. Go check out Hussam's channel. The link's
Thank you.
Alan's Twitter and everyone's Twitter names. Let me just pop that up right now.
Patrick's taking a shit.
There's everyone's Twitter names. Ahmed, tell people where your channel is because I don't know your name of your channel.
Yeah. Football Eye Test. If you want to go and subscribe, we got.
There you go. Eye Test merchant right there. But yeah, have yourselves a wonderful day, guys. We're out of here. And any closing remarks?
Yeah, Igal, I think you need an eye test, mate, for the way you're saying about Arsenal. I think that's what you need.
My closing remarks is I'm very proud of Alan. I think us speaking and him going on spaces genuinely has built his character. He has become just, very, very, very good with his jokes. I think he had 4 or 5 jokes today on the spot. Very proud of you, Alan. You're improving, Well, much, much better than the shy Alan we met at first, who was like, oh, I think Tottenham will lose. Now you're just powerful and you're going at Igal, and I love that. All my fellow panelists here except Igal, next week, you better get your ass in here when we beat them 5-1. And if you don't help me ruin this guy's show next week, then you're not real panelists. Because all the shit he came with, remember all the shit he said, don't feel bad for him. Don't go like I feel bad for you, Igal. Next week, your asses all better be here because we are going to go for Igal's neck next week. We're going to go for Igal's neck. Oh, 2012, Santi Cazorla. That's interesting. Santi Cazorla played in Qatar, retired, became a manager, and you're still to win a game. Oh, my God. That's so
the last time we beat you. Pepe Reina was in there. Glenn, whatever his name is.
Glenn Johnson.
Yeah, crazy times. But yeah, have a good night, guys. We're out of here. Peace.
God bless.